Morning. It's Thursday morning here in Minnesota. It was only, 18 below this morning. Getting better. It's been like 28 the last few days. So, anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk about this morning is being old and nutrition. I'm going to be 68 this year, and, all things considered, I'm in pretty good shape. My last checkup, my blood pressure was 116 over 68. All my triglycerides were right in the zone. Um, see what else? I'm in relatively good shape aside for missing a leg, but it is what it is. And this day and age, it is so damn hard to eat healthy. Um, We're inundated with packaged foods, all sorts of chemicals. It seems like almost everything now is been genetically modified. It's like I don't really touch pork anymore because of all the stuff I've read of what they've done over the years to pigs to make them have more meat, grow faster, same thing they're doing with chicken. That being said, I'm pretty much call myself a ketovore. Um, I eat a lot of red meat. Um, Try to go easy on the carbs. And when I do eat carbs, it's something like potatoes. My wife, she's making bread now. We bought a bread machine, so we don't have to worry about all the crap we're getting in bread. And vegetables when we can get them. The problem is that fresh vegetables are so damn expensive, and they're kind of all messed up too. So it's kind of like, what do you do to try to stay healthy in this day and age? And I think if I was going to advise anybody, I would say just lay off processed foods, um, especially fast food. Fast food is just terrible, and everybody kind of knows about what's going on with that. I go really easy on sugar, and I forgot to mention I'm diabetic. I got that from going through treatment for hepatitis C about 15 years ago. It damaged my pancreas, the interferon antiviral they gave you. And I eat fruit when I can get it, uh, but then again, fruit's kind of expensive too. And my goal is I want to go another 20 years before I tip over. That's my real goal. And uh, God, it was about 5 years ago. I was on a medication that made me balloon up to, I think it was almost 400 pounds. I weigh 270 right now. And I got rid of that weight by changing my diet, um, eating mostly proteins, and doing a lot of walking. I'm down to 270 now, so that was about 130 pounds I've lost. And for me, keeping my weight down and trying to hobble around on a prosthetic leg is really important. It's been really rough this winter because we really haven't had a chance to exercise. I don't mind walking out in the cold, but it has to be a reasonable cold, not below zero. Um, I'm kind of at that age where I'm just having such a hard time keeping warm. But um, I know a lot of people my age are on a lot more medications than I am, and I feel for you. It's, um, a lot of us, life just gets out of control, and getting it lassoed back in is a real challenge. So as it stands right now, the only medication I'm on is the stuff called Lantus. It's type of long-acting insulin, and I'm only using 40 units a day. So my goal is to eventually get my weight down and my activity up to a point that I can get off insulin. Wishful thinking, but I would really prefer not to be on any medications because these days going to the doctors is really complicated. They don't make it easy. I usually end up going there and they really don't have any real answers for me, but want to put me on some kind of medication. And, with all the stuff that's coming out about modern pharmaceuticals and, they've, a lot of this stuff has uh, long range effects that they really didn't calculate for when they first released the medicine. If some years ago when my triglycerides were really high, they put me on a statin. That didn't pan out well. I think I'm allergic to it, but anyway, I ended up having basically a seizure. So that's kind of, and they got it in my chart now, so they don't try to push statins anymore. But I personally believe that anybody can turn their life around if you really want to do it. And it ain't easy. And I understand what it's like being overweight and trying to stay mobile, trying to get that weight off, dealing with food cravings. That was something else I wanted to mention. Ever since I've been on this carnivore diet, I've lost all food cravings. I don't want to sit down and eat chips or, um, I still got a problem with sugar, but it's getting better. Um, you know, sure, snacks are great, but have a few chips, not the whole bag. Um, or I've started eating kind of healthy stuff for snacks. My wife boils up eggs. I'll have a boiled egg in the middle of the day. And my food portions have gone down considerably. And I really attribute that to getting off of all the really toxic processed foods they have. I was reading an article about Doritos and the coating they put on it, the nacho cheese, all that. It's really formulated to be addictive. It's full of salt, full of all sorts of weird chemicals. And I know it's really, really hard, but I think it's going to pay off in the long run. So, I'm just going to keep this short this morning, and it's something to think about. If you have ideas or any comments, please plug them in. Love to hear from you. And if anything else you want to hear about from some wiped out old man, feel free to ask. Have a great day.